Hello guys, how you guys doing, man? It's the Red Dog Stream. I'm gonna come by and talk about a few stuff. I'm talking about Monday Night Raw mainly. Well, that's the only thing I'm talking about, quite frankly. And tonight's guest host. Well, this is Monday Night Raw. So to kick off, apparently, this gets exciting. So the night kicked off with the opening match, John Cena and CM Punk. I gotta say, they did pull off a good match, even though it's the same people over and over again. And apparently, CM Punk's plan to take out John Cena, which indeed did backfire. So apparently, this guest host was saying comments about John Cena, talking trash about him. And apparently, this is what, I don't know if that's what John Cena said. So John Cena pulled off a great promo, man, apparently and indeed. So, the couples in the house, which indeed did happen, and this was quite hilarious. So, apparently they did have guest hosts, and now I found out the reason why. Well, we'll talk about this later. So, indeed, this is WrestleMania, and this is the part that gets excited. So, after his promo, and WrestleMania this year is Michael Cole. He thought he was a guest host. He was talking trash about the guest host, which indeed did happen. So he thought it was Michael Cole, and he was talking trash about the guest host, which indeed was The Rock, and which indeed did happen. So after CM Punk pulls out a promo on his own, we get the match to go on, and the match was actually a very good match. John Cena actually worked very well. It was very less botched and looked quite realistic, and CM Punk just pulled off a phenomenal high fly off the turnbuckle, which just ridiculously just rocked that house, which was just a phenomenon. So after commercial break, we get back into the match. CM Punk getting an upper hand, and CM Punk in a good submission hold, excellent submission hold. Cena turns the tables around, which was just a phenomenon. CM Punk and Cena sets out to do that 5-knuckle shuffle, which was a great match. I personally did enjoy that match. The match I thought was very good. It was a very fair match. It was very good, even though it was the same people over and over again. But they just pull off a great match. But this feud with Punk, Cena, and Orton, it has to be a triple threat match or a fatal 4-way match for the world champion. For the WWE Championship. The other members of New Nexus square off against the Core, which would be great. If they do very well without their leader, they'll be a phenomenon. But New Nexus has just been phenomenal, I gotta say. And then I think, yeah, this match was actually very good. Trust set out to do the STF counters, and then he counts to Anaconda Device. Tries to add to CM Punk. Nails will go to sleep after interference from his fellow Nexus members, which indeed did got help. And he tries to throw in the chair. I think the end was just very ironic. The end was even better than the past 2 weeks where it ended in DQ. And CM Punk pull out some great strategy. So John Cena, oh my word, this was just phenomenal. And I thought it was a DQ. If it was to be a DQ, I would be frustrated, but luckily enough that wasn't the case. So he nails his go to sleep to pull off the win, which I was just glad. I was excited. CM Punk nails his go to sleep, and I was just blown away by that, and he pulls off his win. So a little bit after that, what happened last week, Michael Cole, Josh Matthews conversate. He comments Jerry the King Lawler is apparently won't be in Monday Night Raw because he's with his family because of the passing of his mother, which indeed was a shocking incident. That was very tragic, which was real, not a kayfabe. Like feeling sorrow thing, but you know that's Michael Cole. But yes, indeed, that's what we got. So after all this whole commercial shebang, we got Bro Del Rio pulling off a promo of his own, which indeed he is in the ring, and it's just a promo. I thought it was a match, which indeed it isn't apparently. So the Elimination Chamber, which is on tonight, which is going to be on the Elimination Chamber on pay-per-view, which hopefully is a great Elimination Chamber, which I'll be excited. So after his whole promo, Edge comes out and tries to seek some payback, which indeed he did 2 weeks ago, because he's been tied up with Dolph Ziggler, which he said indeed, which was a good promo. I like Alberto Del Rio's promo. Alberto Del Rio is just hilarious. Or mostly I would say Alberto Dorito. I would say indeed, so it was just funny.
I almost forgot that 2 weeks ago, right here on Raw, you attacked me with a guitar.
That was just quite golden, which he did tackle with the guitar. So Edge tries to seek some payback, say, oh, he's going to do something about it, given what's coming, which indeed is the spear, so he's going to try to seek some retribution, and which he did indeed, which was just quite interesting. So he says his destiny is this, getting beat down and getting the spear, which he didn't get him there. The personal ring announcer saves him, which was just odd. I'm surprised the personal ring announcer saved him. I don't see Alberto get a spear quite yet. He thought he had Edge up there, but then he pulls off the spear from the turnbuckle, which was even a better spear, because Alberto falls off the rope and gets embarrassed, and he gets his arm hurt, so Edge seeks a little retribution from what he did last week, which he got indeed. So Vicky Guerrero pulls off a promo, which I love, when she goes, "Excuse me!" Oh man, I text my friend Vicky all the time, every time she comes out. Excuse me. So Vicky pulls off a promo of her own, claiming that she's going to introduce Dolph Ziggler as her new World Heavyweight Champion, which she did announce indeed. So a little bit after that, Clay Matthews comes to the rescue. She claims that she attacked Teddy Long, which wasn't true. Yeah. So after the match, despite all the celebration with the Packers and all this whole hooligan and stuff they pulled with Clay Matthews and Edge Dillon Spears, so Edge had to drop the title to Ziggler, which Vicky announced, and he also announced that he attacked Teddy Long, in which that's what was announced indeed, which was just a very depriving promo. I don't think Edge did it. I mean, I don't think Edge should turn heel right now, because Edge and Del Rio's feud should continue and should continue to pull. If Edge does turn heel by the time Christian return and they feud, that would be phenomenal. So after that whole shebang, we had the Natalia match, which this match was just a good match. I actually would personally enjoy that match. It was very phenomenal, a lot of technicality going on, and Eve was just incredible and flexible. She's just improved in the ring. And then the end was just even better, with the end was just a surprising upset, mainly, in which indeed it happened like this. One, Natalia pulled off a crucifix pin, Eve countered the crucifix pin, and got the 1, 2, 3, which indeed that did happen. That match was very good. So this match was just very impressive overall, because Eve just had so much flexibility, and they just sold off the match very well, apparently. So Natalia and Eve actually did shook hands indeed, and they played the replay. So a little bit after that, we have some so they previewed the Chaperone, and they had Mark Henry getting beat up by Sheamus when he was supposed to have a match. You know, the truth is, if it kicked you in the head, which Sheamus did, the bro kick, which that's what I call it for some reason, because of from the movie Hedge, which he just knocked out Mark Henry in seeking retribution for what he did last week. So Sheamus pulled off a promo. So Sheamus tries to send a message that, oh, this is what he's capable of in the Elimination Chamber. So hopefully Sheamus does go to WrestleMania competing for the world title. I think he does have loads of potential. And so Sheamus did. I think he attacked him once more. I don't think so he did. Yeah, he did. He kicked him once more, tries to seek some retribution. And then The Miz comes to the ring, in which he did indeed. So, comes out, it's Daniel Bryan versus The Miz for the champion versus champion match, which both people did sell off the match very well. So I didn't think it was a jobbing match. This match was actually very good. Daniel Bryan always does impressive against The Miz because he's awesome. And Alex Riley on the side commentating, which was he's just a great commentator, Alex Riley. I hope he's not a full-time commentator. He's just a part-time guest commentator because he's incredible as a guest. Same applies to Dolph Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero. They're just phenomenal guest commentator. And Daniel Bryan was just incredible. Incredible high flyer. You can see how he just sells it all the way in the sky. He was just great. The Miz is just phenomenal at the upper hand. And he thought he could embarrass the Miz again, but that backfired. The Miz is just very phenomenal. Luckily enough, the Miz was just improving in the ring. Miz is just improving in the ring, in my opinion, with some very phenomenal moves that he can sell very well. Daniel Bryan just selling that move, that painful move very well, because the Miz is just, like I said, just awesome. So, yeah, moving on after this, Daniel Bryan gets another upper hand, and Daniel Bryan just turned out to just counter with the Miz's huge upper hand. He thought he had the upset, which was just a very good match. I was just a little impressed. He thought he had the 1, 2, and the Miz just actually selling it very well. And oh man, Daniel Bryan was this was just a phenomenal match. I mean, this is one of the greatest matches the Miz is. He's kind of like Michelle McCool a little bit. But because he has this valet, Alex Riley, he's going to get this huge push, which I think he kind of deserved a huge push in my opinion. Well, you can disagree if you don't like, but, you know, that's what it is in my opinion. So, a little bit at the end, the Miz winds up executing his skull-crushing finale, which did rob the victory. And then a little bit after that, he pulls off a promo claiming that he will beat Jerry the King Lawler, which he claims indeed. And then Alex Riley, Michael Cole celebrating right there. So he says, let's not use his mom's passing as an excuse. He uses a tease moment of silence, in which he claims that he will still beat Jerry Lawler regardless of the situation. I'm hoping Jerry Lawler wins that Elimination Chamber. If he does, it would blow my mind, and that would just be the greatest moment to happen. It would be great, though, so he can get his final push to WrestleMania, and then his career is done. So that's what he talked about, and then at the end, he does his promo. WWE Champion, and on this promo, because I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome in his pimp suit. And she just, this is just so hysterical. He tries to sound like The Rock, in which he did, got his hair raised by his valet or boyfriend, Alex Riley. So moving on after that, we have Morrison and R-Truth versus the New Nexus, which was just a solid match indeed. And she did sell the match. Miguel Cuddy just sold the match very phenomenally. I think he's improving in the ring a little bit. And R-Truth is actually still getting up there. He's 39 years old. He's going to be 40 this year. So he's pretty old. So he's not as phenomenal as in the ring as he used to. So, look at that. Mason Ryan trying to get involved. So now it's just Miguel Cuddy and Otunga, which was just very surprising. Now it's just Mason Ryan, Miguel Cuddy, and Otunga, and, well, that's what we got practically, indeed. So, what a phenomenal match. They sold it very well. Miguel Cuddy and Otunga were just incredible. I mean, after Husky Harris's injury, I think he's back to FCW. I think he's supposed to build a stable with his brother. I don't know if Felicia Fox is in FCW having matches there, because I don't know if she's building a stable with her sister. Because I heard her sister's in FCW right now. So I think this match was okay. I mean, Morrison did sell the match very well. He was just always incredible in the ring. Especially his incredible high-flying move, which he did his flying knee to the face, which did rob him the victory. 1, 2, 3. And Morrison and R-Truth did celebrate it. And, that's what happened. Morrison and R-Truth was just very incredible in the ring. They're supposed to be against each other, but I don't think that was the case. Moving on, we had a chaperone promo from the guest host, who is part of the show, The Chaperone, Ariel Winter. I wonder what her character name is. So she does the host, and she brings out the Great Khali. So this was surprising. Great Khali's not going to give a kiss to a 14-year-old kid, which was just surprising. But at least the Great Khali's out there celebrating as the guest host. Indeed, that's who we got. So after that, we got the great Khali, who is proud to be here, which I'll use as translator.
Khali says, welcome to a very special Valentine's Day edition of the Khali Kiss Cam.
The Khali Kiss Cam, which is Valentine's Day. I think this was the best time to have this whole shebang, which we got indeed. So indeed, they just presented the Kiss Cam, basically. All the couples kissing. Vicky and Dolph Ziggler kissing after their promo, which is surprising. DiBiase Maurice arguing, and then they see a kiss cam, and it's like, why is DiBiase complaining so much about this kiss cam? Well, after this couple, we get DiBiase Maurice, which was indeed turned out to be, they're gonna kiss, which turned out to be a tease kiss cam, which was just surprising, and she kissed Yoshitatsu, which indeed I think maybe signs of a face turn, which for Maurice, but I don't think that's the case. She's just teasing Maurice. And then we get William Regal Zyre, two guys kissing, which is just hilarious. They get to kiss on two jobbers. I mean, William Regal does have great potential, but they've been making him job goofily to goofy superstars like Santino and Kozlov. Like, wow, how silly is that? And then we get Hornswoggle, who's giving a kiss to who's getting something to a 14-year-old girl for Valentine's Day, which was just mad surprising, apparently, but it was just pretty odd. But, you know, I should be trying to be short and sweet on this one. But indeed, she did get a kiss to the cheek, a Hornswoggle hugs her and stuff. And, yeah, that's what happened, indeed. So, moving on, we get the main event. Randy Orton versus Sheamus, which indeed was another great match. Sorry, let me fast forward through this. So, basically, after this whole 221 promo, which is basically The Undertaker coming out, which indeed is The Undertaker, I know for sure. It's nothing big, it's just 221-11, which is The Undertaker indeed. So we get this match, Orton and Sheamus, and they did pull off a heck of a match. A lot of good even upper hand matches. Randy Orton turning the tables again, but the end was just quite a phenomenon. So basically, Sheamus was just dominating the match, and his domination was just more quicker than Dolph Ziggler. I think Dolph Ziggler's dominating the match is just way too slow, I think, apparently. And I think was just a little slow paced, to be honest, quite frankly. So, for Dolph Ziggler. But Sheamus has quicker upper hand in the matches. Who else? Sheamus, Edge as heels, you know, that's for the most part. Miz, his upper hands are just very quick. He's able to pick up quickly when he dominates the match, personally. So, Randy Orton looks like he's ready to get up. He thought he was down, but that's not the case. So, apparently that's what we got. Ding, ding, ding. So, after all that whole shebang, the new Nexus comes down. Josh tries to beat down Randy Orton. All the other Nexus members tries to beat down John Cena. Indeed, John Cena, Morrison, R-Truth, Orton, they all cleared house, which Orton and Cena were able to clear house. So, moving on after that, we get the guest host. And it's a woman. It's like, who is this woman? Is it Stephanie McMahon indeed? Mae Young? No, not Mae Young. These legs look pretty young. But yeah. I thought for a second or two it was going to be, who did I thought it was? Trish Stratus or Lita, wearing heels and stuff and trying to tease. But yeah, I thought it was one of them. But yeah, in case, indeed, that wasn't the guest host. The guest host was, which was just incredible build-up. So he just pauses and he says the guest host of WrestleMania 27, in which the guest host of WrestleMania 27 came out, in which everybody was blown away by the guest host. Everybody just marked out. I'm telling you, it was just phenomenal. It came out longer than expected. So 3, 2, 1. Guest host of WrestleMania. Which indeed was in 3, 2, 1. And the suspense continues to build for the guest host, which is just a great suspenseful build. Because this build up incredibly turned nothing into something, which everyone thought it was Justin Bieber. Everyone thought it was Justin Bieber. He was just there to sing the national anthem and then take care of other business, you know. Which indeed is a tough job to get other business done. So 3, 2, 1. And indeed, the guest host was, well, probably everyone knows, it's The Rock. So The Rock comes out, everyone was just basically blown away by The Rock, and it's just, oh my god. And after he comes in the ring, he says finally The Rock has come back to WrestleMania. Which indeed he's saying, this was just the most incredible build-up everybody saw. You guys probably already saw this. It was just phenomenal. I personally did enjoy his comeback when he says these words. Sorry, I was checking how long the video was, but it was, in which The Rock did pull off this great promo, which he pulled off. This was just phenomenal. So he didn't say it yet, he says it right now. He goes, 7 long years. I know since 2005 he's been gone. I know he's trying to do movies or action movies, you know? This is just practically just a phenomenon. Finally! Oh man, he keeps pausing. Finally! He does it again. Come on. Finally, The Rock has come back to Anaheim! No, finally, The Rock has come back to WWE! The Rock has come back to Monday Night Raw! Sorry, I should have paused because it says Monday Night Raw. It's WrestleMania. Finally, The Rock has come back to WrestleMania. No, finally, The Rock has come back home to WrestleMania after WrestleMania after WrestleMania after WrestleMania. Man, he's been around. He's been great. He actually played a great heel at WrestleMania 19 against Stone Cold. Good match at WrestleMania 20, even though that was his last match. I thought he was out in 2005. He left, and also he left in 2000. Yeah, he's been around for 7 years. He's been gone doing movies. My favorite movie was Good Iron Gang. So basically, what he did was after getting cut out from Michael Cole, he shuts up Michael Cole, which was just funny, entertaining, and he broke PG too. And he confronted John Cena when he said he was talking trash. Talking trash about John Cena. He says he'll see him at WrestleMania and every other superstar at WrestleMania, which apparently are all the new faces ever since he's been gone. Because of course, every time a legendary superstar leaves, you get wrestlers in FCW. That way they can keep getting new faces. So basically that's what we got. So this is my Monday Night Raw reviews, the Ring Dog Extreme. And I'm taking you and myself and everyone to the extreme.